Hi, I'm Kimmy Kellum, founder of East River Pilates, and this is Trainer of the Month Club. Today I'm going to be walking you through an obliques and outer thighs workout, or in other words, abs and ass. That's fun to say. So we're going to be targeting obliques, core strength, and your glutes, or your booty. All you'll need is a mini stability ball for this workout. If you don't have one at home, you're welcome to grab a blanket and roll it up. It just increases your range of motion. Another way you can modify is just doing it on the floor. It will just be a more limited range, but you'll still get a really, really awesome workout. So let's begin. You'll start by positioning your ball in the right place. Now this is the hardest thing to get. You want to make sure the ball is really in the center of your torso. We simply lay down. For me, because I have a slightly longer torso, I want to move it a little bit higher up. If you have a shorter torso, you're gonna have it a little bit lower down on your body. The bottom leg is 90 degrees at the knee and the hip, and the top leg is extended in line with your spine. Once you're set up, test your balance. So for me, I'm a little bit too back. I'm gonna bring the ball back slightly, so when I get started, I don't have to adjust. Yeah, it takes a little while to get. That's the hardest thing. All right, so let's begin. To begin, we're gonna be doing an oblique curl, keeping the legs anchored down. So both legs actively pressing into the mat. Bottom arm is tucked in, top arm is open. We take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, again, draw that belly button back to your spine. Your pelvic floor is lifting as you press into the ball and lift your chest. The leg doesn't change position. Keep them firmly anchored down. This bottom elbow opens and then it closes as you lower down. We do it again. Exhale to lift and inhale to lower. So you're not only going to be feeling this today in your obliques, but also your lats. Here. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower, and exhale lift. And lower. We'll do one more here and hold it, and now we add a leg lift. As you lift the leg, try not to move your pelvis in any way, so we're not squeezing more at the side. We're trying to keep the pelvis stacked on top of each other, so top hip to bottom hip, like you've got a barbecue skewer going from the top to the bottom. And again, we fold that elbow in, we lower everything together with control. We exhale, lift, pressing down into that bottom knee, and inhale to fold in and lower. We'll do 3 more. Exhale, lift. Now you can really do as many reps as you like. We're just doing 5 of these right now. And lower. Good. And then we're gonna hold it up there for a little pulse. Now we're not bouncing, we are slowly pulsing. I'm gonna rest my hand on my hip, which is a modification. It's a little bit easier. If you wanna take that more difficult progression, keep your hands behind your head. You want to add a little leg lift, go for it. We'll do 5 more. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Nice natural breathing. Good, and then come on down, take a little stretch. That feels really good. And then meet me back up in that lift. Now I'm gonna extend the bottom leg so I have a little bit more pressure and a little bit more base, so I'm not gonna fall over backwards. We bend the top knee and twist towards that leg, and inhale, come back to center. Now, I need to readjust. If that's you and your ball has moved, just move it so that it's comfortable and you're able to actually turn your back in towards the ball. So we're really rolling the ball from the side of the body to the back of the body. And it's rare that you get it right the first time. So just persevere. It might take you a couple of times to get that alignment, but once you do, it'll feel quite comfortable. You're squeezing that gluteus medius muscle to bring the knee in and twist. Inhale, center. You're finding slight extension of this hip joint as you reach the leg slightly behind your body. We'll do 3 more. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. And last one. Now, if you love a challenge, hold here with the elbow up. Take your other hand to your hip and just lift that leg up and all the way to the floor. If you'd like a modification, let the head be down, let your elbow lower to the floor, but keep your lats engaged. So you're gonna be lifting slightly off the ball. Okay, so we don't want the head to be out of alignment of the spine, so nice and long here. If you want that extra challenge, then lift. Oh yeah. I guarantee you having a little guilty smirk on your face will help you through this. You can think of anything you want to get you through this series. We're almost there, guys. Keep your breathing as natural as possible. You don't want to be overworking your shoulders. You don't want to look like this. Keep it down. Make it look easy. Last one, hold it up there and then point your toes and take little circles. This is your grand finale, tiny circles. It can be really as tiny as a little marble or as big as an orange. The bigger, the harder. Okay, you're also challenging this strength here. Reverse the direction, our favorite word, reverse. Ooh, it gets harder as you go. Your leg now feels like it's a ton, or at least double the weight as it was when you started. All right, and I think we are just about done. Hold it up there, and then come on down and enjoy that gorgeous stretch that you so deserve. Deep breath in, expand the ribs, open up those intercostal muscles, and guess what? We have the other side to do. Lucky we only have 2 sides of our body. That would be awful for us fitness instructors if we had to do like 5 sides. You're gonna come down again. Hopefully the second time, you'll find setting up a little easier, finding that center point on your ball. Top leg extended, bottom knee, tabletop. Bottom elbow bent and relaxed, head is soft. Again, we start with a deep breath. As you exhale, engage your abdominals before you put pressure into the ball. Inhale to lower. We exhale to lift and inhale, lower. Now you'll see I'm not moving very much. I have a very, very small range of motion. You can take it really, really up, but I just don't want you to move your hips out of alignment. So I'd rather it be small and controlled than big and kind of all over the place. All right, so then we hold it up here. We lift the leg, and then we coordinate the leg and the torso. We exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Good, 3 more here. Inhale down. And again, you can really do as many reps as you like, depending on how strong you feel or how much challenge you want. Okay, and then we'll take it into our twist. So we hold it up there. Sorry, before we do the twist, little pulses. You almost got away with that. 3, 4, 5, deep breaths. As natural as possible. And then hold it up there. Good, take a little stretch. And we'll meet now for our twist. So you're gonna extend that bottom leg. Again, this is just an option to help make it a little bit more stable on the base. You can do it with the leg tabletop if you prefer that option. So meet me here. We bend the knee, we twist the body, and then come all the way back to center. Again, if you need to adjust the ball for this one, do it at the beginning of your series. Inhale back to center. You're pressing heavily down into this supporting leg. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. You're halfway there, guys. You have 5 more. Let's do it together. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Try to keep those hips stacked on top of each other. 3. Inhale, reach. Starting to feel the side glutes now. 2. Last one. And then hold your balance. Hold it, hold it, hold it. If you need to, lower the head down, but make sure we're not kinking the neck here. Keep engaged. Honor your neutral spine at all times. All right, let's give it a try. Holding it up there. Lift the leg and lower. If your neck is starting to get fatigued here, you can try looking up to the ceiling or down towards the floor. Lots of choices. You're almost there. You got 5 more lifts. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Abdominals still staying active here, hugging those abdominals in. Good. And then we take those twists, those little circles. So point the toes here and circle around, keeping everything else frozen in space. Again, if you need to let the elbow rest down, take that option. And then reverse it. Tiny circles. 5, 4, 3. You still breathing? Last one, hold it. And then come all the way down. Bend that knee and take a juicy stretch. You guys did it. All right, so that is both sides done. Thank you so much for joining me for abs and glutes, obliques and outer thighs. all of the things that you guys love and request so much in group classes. And if you have any questions or feedback, please write them in the comments section below. And if you haven't already, subscribe today. Thanks for watching Trainer of the Month Club. We'll see you next time.